This is for the believer. Like I said, this is for the believer. It's going to be okay. It really is going to be okay, okay? Hear me out. I'm going to see if this is live, and if it's not, then well, I'm going to move somewhere else. But anyway, we're live. Of death. But really, if you are a believer of Christ, it's going to be okay because you're going to be in heaven anyway. So if you truly believe with all of your heart, like a child, that Jesus is, you know, the Lord and Savior, and if you really believe that Jesus, He saved all souls that believe in Him, it's going to be okay. Because this coronavirus is just, it's just a disease. I mean, 3/4 of the people that get it are not really too symptomatic. They just get like cold sweats, and they feel cold, and they are a little bit out of breath. But to those who are elderly or diabetic or anything like that, those are people that are not really okay. And just a quarter of the population is hospitalized. There's only like 20,000 deaths out of the whole entire world. And you do the math, like every second, 2 people die in the world. And even more sufficient is that people are literally, being born every 2.4 seconds. There's a replacement out of all of people. People are being repopulating the world anyway, so it's not like the coronavirus is like the worst thing in the world. The bubonic plague was one of the worst things in the world. But really, what the very worst thing in the whole entire world was sin. Was when Adam and Eve, quite literally, took the fruit of the tree. Eve first, and then Adam later, and we're both equally as condemned. But then there's Jesus. The best news ever, and the only good news is that Jesus died for our sins. So I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be okay if you really believe in Jesus. Jesus is gonna be comforting you. He's gonna be there for you. It really is. I mean, Jesus will, Jesus will, he'll rise up in the end. But it's not meant for you. For whoever is a believer, it's not meant for you. For anyone that rejects this message, well, it's you know, just consider it as a regular type of thing that's happening today. Except this is more like coronavirus. It's more like fear. If you reject the message, it's just you know like the usual rejection, except in the end times you'll be facing it even worse. But on the other hand, for that takes the cross, and that says I'm there for Jesus. I'm gonna be accepting the cross, and I'm gonna accept Jesus in my heart. Those people are gonna be okay. I'm telling you, it's all the people that are there worrying. It's not really meant for that. It's just, I mean, even though you're inside of your house locked up, for some of the cases, it's just there's no need to worry because have a game, have a lot of fun in the house, not outside the house, but I know you can't talk to your friends except for online. I'm doing that right now. If you have a cell phone with you, which is very much most likely, just talk to your friends on your phone. I mean, do a chit chat on your phone and just just kind of have a lot of people on your phone, just talking it through as much as possible. For you Christians, if you get it and you're severe and you're a true believer, you're going to be meeting people in heaven. It's just, I don't know how to say it, but it's just a virus that just came, just a pandemic that just came that you have to deal with. But on the other hand, Who knows what will happen? I mean, coronavirus, cold, mutated cold. You know, it's not like it's going to be the worst thing in the world. The worst thing in the world. There's two of them. There's the end times, which is not going to be okay, and then there's also sin. There's two things. Also, there's hell. That's the very worst thing. You don't want that. But live your life on earth like it's like you have everything left to live for. Like you have everything in your life to protect out to the people, to live for Christ. Remember, there's a song called what was it called? What was it called? Live life like you've only got it's all about if you just live your life, if just in case you just live your life to the fullest extent. Live like you're live your like live your life like you're about to die. That song. That's what the song is called. Live your life like it's like you're about to die, but like you're not to. Like most people are not gonna die today. Most people are gonna live. But this coronavirus, this COVID-19, wherever, like it came from a market. You know where it came from, or maybe it came from a disease place. Or it's like this disease is mutated. Bats do that very efficiently. Oops. And if you believe that this is like the end times, then you know that we are really in the end times. Like, where are we in the Bible? Matthew chapter 24. Very easy for me because I've studied this. 2 and this there. All right. It's like pestilences. But, pestilence is the next thing up. And pestilences means diseases, but we shall see pestilences, So this is nothing completely new. The Black Plague was one of them. But this is like science manifesting all over the place. Like plagues of locusts, plagues of diseases, all kinds of plagues. When everything manifests like Moses and then some like wars and the rest of wars, we really are in the end times. But on the other hand, like I said, if you believe in Christ, you have nothing to worry about. All right, I'm free now. Okay. All right. Bye.